Hey guys, it's Rampengu Nation. We're here with Justin Singh at the ARG in Chicago. Justin, what did you just do?
Got top 16 with Salamangreat.
Nice. All right, Justin, you want to show us your deck now?
Yeah. So I played 3 Lady Debug Shadows. Yeah, she like adds my Gazelle, Foxy, Spinny, any of those good cards. She's really nice. I like her. In my UDS build, I play Buffalo instead of her. Instead of 3 of these, I play 2 of these and 2 Buffalo. But Buffalo is only good if we play Sanctum. So I don't play Sanctum anymore. So 3 of this is better because by herself, she's a nice combo.
Nice.
Play 3 Gazelle because she sends Spinny, and she's the best Salamander card. She sends anything. She's nice. She's real nice. I'm gonna get an eye on crack, basically. And then I played 3 Foxy because I wanted more starters, and this is another starter too. And also it outs Floodgates. Like summon limit, there can be only 1, stuff like that. So playing 3 of this is, I think personally, is correct because you're gonna get like Call by the Great, Shark Cannon, Bells, and like, you know, a lot of stuff happens. But this card's nice because like, if you don't open like away to any of these, this could like try and get you into this, like an 8 or 0 basically. So those are my starter ones. I played 2 Spinny because if you play 3 or in training wheels, I don't think 3 is needed because you don't really need Spinny. It's not a starter, and I'd rather just play other utility cards. Then 1 Falco and 1 Jaguar. No foul in the main because it's good for chain blocking, but I only like it in the Salamangreat matchup or back row matchup basically. And I wanted to play more different cards in my main deck. So that's it for the Salamangreat monsters. But I played 16 hand traps. Yeah, I played a lot of hand traps because
That is a lot.
yeah, I never want to lose the Thunder and the Mare and Striker. Like that's a whole different thing I do for it. But basically, if I don't get Sanctum, they usually win. And then a lot of people are cutting Sanctum because they realize it's bad because Striker players could just Shark Cannon your Scythe and just keep doing it over and over and you just lose. So it's bad to play Sanctum now. So that's why my deck right now can beat the Mare pretty frequently. But I play 3 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. It's really nice versus the Mare and Strikers, and it's pretty decent against Thunders. 3 Ash Blossom because I am personally not that big a fan of this card as wild as that sounds, but it's good in this deck because it's a fire monster, so you got it back. But yeah. 3 Effect Veiler because he gets around chain blocking and it hits the Saryuja, and also you can hit like LP, and it's not limited to once a turn, so you can double, you can use multiple of them. It's really good. And versus Strikers, it's better than Impermanence because they can jamming waves, snipe your Impermanences, but they can't snipe your Veiler, so they have to have Call by the Great basically. And you always stop the Kagari unless they go Battle Face, Mad Crash.
But you're still playing Impermanence, right?
Yeah, I still play Impermanence.
Okay.
I'm playing 16 hand traps. 2 Ghost Slayer. This card actually is very good. This card lost favor because of the Mare, and like I get why, but like if you hit debug, it's soft start turn usually. Even hitting just like a Gazelle before that Valence Engrave is good because then they struggle to make the rank 3, so it's still like stopping them. It's like crowing a Spinny essentially, so it does like that same thing essentially, but they just could choose to send the counter trap. But versus every other deck, it's insane. So versus Strikers, hit multi-roll versus the Guard Dragon deck, you can hit Agapine or LP. Versus Pendulums, hit Electromite. Versus guys, you can hit Protocol. It's really good just across the board. So this card's insane. I only played 2 because of the name restriction, and I want to play another card, which is Ghost Ball Haunted Mansion. I am not a fan of Crow. This is the only change from my deck of the 3v3 I made, is that I cut the Crows for Bells, because Bell, if I open 2 of them, I can be reactionary and proactive with them, so I can stop Shark Cannon, and I can stop Call by the Grave. But if I am trying to make a play and they Crow me, I can hit that, and if I play against Strikers, this is better than Crow because if they have 2 Rays in the grave, I can't like clear the link, and they can still special Ray because if I Crow one, they can just special the other one. But if you Bell them, then they can't stop it, and if it's in damage stuff, they can't Call by the Grave it. So this is way better than Crow, like by far, and I wish I played 3.
But only in this deck, right?
I say in this deck, but I think in Strikers I would still play it because the fact it hits Call, because Strikers lose, so when you can't like revive your Ray, like if you stop that from happening, so they're only outs it really Eagle Booster, or like not losing your Ray from your Ray, so this stops Crow, Shark Cannon, and Call by the Ray. So I would still play it as Strikers. I like it a lot.
Okay.
So that's my, so this is 13 of the 16 hand traps. The last 3 are obviously Impermanences. And then I played 3 Circle, 3 Call by the Grave, because this is proactive and reactive, which is nice. So strikers, you banish the array, you hit a Kagari, you can hit hand traps and protect you as a reaction. So it's all in all a good card. People side reboot for you. This still acts as a trap card, and it's still really good versus Thunders because if they have a Colossus in the grave because they negate with Zombie Sign, you could banish that and turn off the other Colossus. A big thing with this card that's really good, if you have a way to prevent them from getting a hot red, like if you ogre the Agapine and they go Arc Brute to revive Goliath, you call by the grave and you banish the Goliath, and that's really good. And then I play Fusion of Fire because of the mirror and one will. I like multiples, but I want more hand traps basically, and one Sanctuary. That's it for the spells. And for the traps, 3 more hand traps, 3 impermanents, and then the 2 generic Salamangreat, Rage and Roar. Good cards. So it's 40 cards in the main deck. It's maxed basically on engine and basically on hand traps. So I don't really ever lose going second. So that's really good. For the extra deck, 3 Bailings because this comes up more than the second Stalio, so I always think 3 is good. And I don't think Update Jammer is worth it, so 3 of this is correct. 3 Wolf, 2 Heat Leo, 1 Borlo. This is what I cut my Tornado Dragon for because like it just requires less thinking when you play against Thunder going second. Sometimes you take Striker Links. And I like this card way more than Update because he's basically free to make if I use a Hita and I can clear stuff for free with him. So he's really, really good. Nigirisu is always my favorite in this deck. And also it's easy to make with like Wolf and Bailing, so he's clean. Phoenix, it's fire and it pops back row. Hita. This is where the skill gap increases in the mirror, and I like this card for that, so it's one of my favorite. Stalio and Dweller, both really good cards, and Chimera for Fusion of Fire. So pretty standard extra deck. Nothing special except for Ningirsu, I guess. The side deck, 3 Prankatops. When I go second versus anything, basically, I side this in the mirror, side this in versus Striker and everything. It's still really good because versus Striker, they could have summon limit, and versus the mirror, you smack and you hit, and they bait out their roar, so it's really nice. 3 Lancia, because Orcus and Thunder, so more hand traps. 1 Foul for the mirror, 1 Super Poly. I don't main it. I don't think it's that good mained. All right, now here's the spice. So when we go, so I lose to Strikers a lot, and I got like really destroyed by Strikers at the UDS. So my body has been prepared and ready to beat Strikers.
Wait. First off, who hurt you? Like who hurt you?
I got Dominic Couch destroyed me at the UDS with Sky Strikers, and then I tied with Mason because the game was carried out. But like I got destroyed by Sky Strikers, and that's when I knew that playing the Artifact engine was bad because of that. So when we go second, we always go evenly matched, right? So this is good in the mirror, as wild as that sounds, because I play so many hand traps, I always stop them from getting to roar. So you clear their board and then they lose their Sanctuary, they're pretty much losing, right? It's good versus back row decks, Draco. So I like this more than Reboot because versus Sky Strikers, nobody plays this card. So they always multi-roll set everything, they have the thing and you're cool. Evenly crack your board and then I set roar and then they can't play. And then when I go first versus Sky Strikers, I side 3 anti-spells and Imperial Order because they can't play under these cards, and you can protect these cards or roar, and it's usually game if you resolve any of these versus Sky Strikers.
It is. It really is.
It is. And like if they go, even when I'm going second, I still like side all these in. The reason being is that I can, since I play so many hand traps again, I can crack through their board with like Heat Leo, spin away all their stuff, so all they were left was a link. And if I flip the anti-spell, they don't play the next turn, and then I kill them the next turn. So this is how you beat Sky Strikers with Salamangreats. Because people struggle with it, and against a good Sky Striker player, without these cards, you kind of like struggle a lot. But yeah, so my record at this event was really good against Strikers, except ironically I lost to Strikers in top 16 because he went first and I bricked. And then game 3, I didn't really have much going into his board, and then I drew evenly later on when I had Sanctuary. Yep. So that's the deck profile. Shout outs. I like to give shout outs to my sponsor David and MetaMats. You know, great guy, still sponsoring me and Marcus. Shout out for Bernardo and Trey. You saw me play Trey. Check out the round 4 feature match. Okay. Yeah, Trey got destroyed.
How about your friends at TGS Trades?
Yeah. Shout outs to TGS Trades and everybody there. Shout outs to Marcus and Bella and all the Chicago people for letting us stay with them and come here. And shout outs to, just everyone in general.
Cool. All right, Justin. Nice.
Okay.